Hi all, welcome to ML Unboxed. In the last video, we discussed what is machine learning. You can find the link of that particular video in the description below. Now let's discuss a few applications of machine learning. First application is that of image classification. What is image classification? Suppose you have a lot of images of cats and dogs, and then you feed these images to your algorithm. Your algorithm studies these images, and next time when you give it an image of dog, it is capable of classifying it as an image of dog. This is image classification. Now, where do we use this in real life? We can use this in autonomous driving systems. So here the system is constantly clicking pictures of its surroundings. It can find out that there is a pedestrian walking on the road, and if there is a tree or traffic signal, or if there is a vehicle approaching from particular direction. It can use this information to navigate the system or the vehicle through the road. Next, we can use it in manufacturing units for quality control, and we can detect some defects in any parts which you have manufactured. Next, it is being used in medical field widely. Image classification can be used to analyze images of X-rays, MRIs, and CT scans. And the most famous example is that of facial recognition. You must have encountered this at airport and other security checks. Next is semantic image segmentation. Here, instead of classifying the complete image, what we do is we classify each and every pixel. This can be used in detecting tumors in brain scans because it is very important to correctly or accurately detect where exactly is the tumor in that particular image, because this is the question of someone's life and death. So, this is semantic image segmentation. Next is natural language processing. Here, suppose you are given a piece of news and then you want to classify whether this is article of business or that of tech and sports. Using NLP tools, the algorithm can correctly classify these news articles into various categories. As we know that there are a lot of forums where the comment section is very active. Suppose if there are a few offensive comments, then the algorithm or ML or deep learning algorithm can correctly classify or flag that particular comment as offensive. Next is that of text summarization. What is text summarization? Suppose you give your algorithm a long document. What it can do is you can use NLP tools to summarize, as in it can give you the gist of that particular document. Next is creating a chatbot or personal assistant. A lot of you might know that AI chatbots are being used widely now. Suppose you go to some website, and if you want to download a brochure, or if you want to find out the information about a curriculum, now the AI or the chatbot will ask you questions like what do you need and all. So it can do this using NLP components, and it uses something called as natural language understanding and question answering modules. So this is one such application. Next use case is regression. So what is regression? Regression is basically predicting a continuous variable. Okay. Suppose you want to find out companies next year's revenue. So how can you do it? You can use companies past year's data, and then you can forecast companies next year revenue using machine learning algorithms. Next, if you want to find out price of a particular house, you can use various features or predictors for that, and then you can find out the approximate or estimated value of that particular house. And then we can use it to predict exam scores based on a student's study time. Using methods like k-means and dbScan, clustering can be achieved. And using this, we can segment clients and then we can show them targeted ads. This is clustering. Next is data visualization. Using dimensionality reduction techniques like t-SNE and PCA, we can reduce a complex high dimensional data set into low dimensional data set. Now you can visualize low dimensional data set and get a clear idea about that particular data set. Recommender system. So this is all about recommending a product to a client in which he or she is interested, and this is done using the customers or clients past purchases, or suppose Netflix is using recommender system. So what it does is, based on your previous watch history, it recommends you a movie. Same goes for Amazon. It recommends you a product based on your past purchases. So now let's discuss what is reinforcement learning. So reinforcement learning is when AI agent learns based on rewards and penalties. So it gets a point when it is going or moving in a positive direction, as in the desired direction. And then it is penalized when it moves in the negative direction or when it takes a wrong action. So this is the way of teaching an AI agent to learn something. Now, there is a famous program called as AlphaGo program, which has learned to play the famous Chinese game, which is Go, which is much more difficult than chess. And then this AI agent was able to beat the top Go player. So, this was achieved by Google. Now, reinforcement learning has also been used by Google to reduce the energy consumption by 40% in its Google data centers. So, this has already been done. Next, we can use reinforcement learning to control the traffic. As you all know, traffic is a huge menace in metropolitan cities like Bangalore, Mumbai, Pune, and so on. So, here we can find out at what times is the traffic at its peak, and then we can try to optimize it using reinforcement learning. So we can also use this in drug discovery and development and so on. So these are a few use cases of machine learning, and in the next video we'll discuss what are the types of machine learning. Until then, stay tuned and keep watching. If you have liked this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.